Good morning. This is First Selectman Steven Everett. It's been a while since I made a video, but I need to get something out for the town of Columbia and those who reside here. In this office, sometimes I'll make decisions that won't be agreed upon by everybody. Well, the only thing that is agreed upon by everybody is I'll never make a decision that's agreed upon by everybody. But I always try to do what's best for the people who reside here. In saying that, before I read this statement, I brought together our emergency preparedness team, got their input, and came to a decision for the people of the town to best serve the people of the town. The town of Columbia is expected to receive about 700 COVID at-home test kits to help curb the spread of the COVID-19 virus during this heavy travel and holiday season. These kits will only be distributed to Columbia residents. Proof of residency is required. So bring a bill with a town address, your name on it. That's fine. As there's not enough tests for every resident for our town, there will be a limit of 1 test kit per household. Each kit holds 2 tests. Primary focus is for members of the public who are symptomatic and unable to obtain a test, those planning on traveling, and those planning on attending a function over the holiday to be able to test prior to doing so. As additional kits are obtained from the state, more distribution events will be planned. And the governor's office says we'll be getting tests regularly for the near future. The schools will be getting their own test, starting with allotments early in January. So here we go. We don't need to know if you test positive. If you're symptomatic, sniffles, cough, fever, aches, come and get a test. If you're planning on traveling, before you get on a plane, we'd like you to test. And if you're attending a function of all these, you test positive, use common sense and respect, and stay home. I ask you this because I've had to do it. Monday before Christmas, preparing to fly out on Friday to see my grandchildren, I had what I thought was a small cold. On Tuesday, my wife asked me to test. And in a home test kit, it was positive. So the next morning, I went to the hospital and got a deeper dive type of test. That too came back positive. I didn't believe it. It's hard for me to believe even now. It was just a small cold. But my wife and I canceled our plans and spent Christmas together. Me at home in a mask when we were close by, but also isolating at different ends of the house and doing our best to stay together apart. My wife has tested negative. And hopefully all the action that we've taken was the right thing to do. So I'm asking you to do the same. The kits are scheduled to be distributed on Thursday, December 30th, this Thursday, from noon to 3 o'clock at Rec Park, located at 50 Hennequin Rd. The 3-hour time frame for this event is dependent on when our supply for the kits has been exhausted. So plan accordingly. I don't have enough for everybody in town. I probably don't have enough for everybody who would like one. So, what we are going to do is to ask people, again, that are symptomatic, planning on traveling, or attending a function or a gathering over the holiday. We are asking that if you're coming for a test, to get a test to administer at home, there are 2 tests per kit. You can use it on yourself if you're symptomatic one day and then test 2 days later. Or you can use it on 2 people, probably the adults, or 1 adult and 1 child. 2 tests per kid. We ask that you come in on Hennequin Road from Lake Road. So travel down to Lake Road, turn out to Hennequin, and come up to Rec Park. There'll be a volunteer fire department personnel to help you there. I'll be there. And a couple of different people to make sure you get in and out in an orderly fashion. When you exit out of Rec Park, we ask that you exit out of Rec Park by taking a right towards Route 66. At this time, N95 masks will not be distributed during this event, but they're expected to be provided in the upcoming days, and we'll get them to you. Listen, believe it or not, and I believe it, my COVID status was probably lessened by the fact that I had received my vaccinations and received the booster shot. I know people who are in the hospital. Even this morning on the news it said 79% of the people that are in hospital due to the COVID now are unvaccinated. It's your choice. It's your choice. But per the latest CDC recommendations, if your self-test yields a positive result, please stay home and isolate for at least 5 days. Wear a mask, even in the house. Stay apart from each other. Respect the person or the people that you're with. That's my opinion. That's the CDC, and it worked for my house. But I ask if it tests positive, we don't even need to know about it unless you need services. We're here to help. If you test positive, please be respectful and do the right thing and cancel your plans for the weekend. We still believe, or the CDC says, it's important to wear a mask in public spaces and when interacting in close contact with individuals outside of your household, and if you're positive, even in your household. Again, in the public buildings here in town, I have mandated the wearing of masks when dealing with the public and when the public comes in. I know some of you don't believe that. Truthfully, I don't have the science knowledge to make my own opinion. So I go by guidance. And wearing a mask for 5 minutes in a public building, well, it's respectful, it's looking out for others, and I don't think it's going to do you much harm. Residents who have not been vaccinated should get their COVID-19 vaccine now and can do so by visiting the website of portal.ct.gov/vaccine-portal. For all vaccinated people 16 and older that are eligible for a booster, they're asking that you get one. It's your call. And for all school-age children 5 and older that are not vaccinated yet, they're asking you that you use the school break to get them vaccinated. From the CDC, vaccination saves lives and keeps people who get COVID out of the hospital. So Columbia, this is the first of probably many. I'd like to say too many, but I don't know if it'll ever be too many until it ends. Distributions of kits or masks or maybe food. I'd like to see it go down in a very orderly fashion. I'm counting on you. We're a good town. Be respectful. Take care of each other by taking care of yourself. So for those people who want to have a safe holiday, who are going to be outside the home, get a test and enjoy yourselves, knowing that you're not passing the COVID to others. I'll see you Thursday. And for the rest of you, enjoy the rest of your holiday week in a safe manner. Thank you.